and you are now listening to the Headline Eye on Nerve DJs Network with Mr. Larry H. Gardner, a.k.a. Mr. Political. And oh yeah, it's Cox time.
This is WNRV 108.1.
Aha! Welcome to another edition of the Headline Eye, and I am your host, Larry H. Gardner. The H stands for Hot Holiday Season. First of all, this is going to be the last show for 2025, so we just going to make it a good one. Got Miss Lexus over here, got the human T-Rex over here, I got some Christmas snacks and everything else like that. I also have both my guests in the building at this particular point in time. So the thing about it is that before I introduce them, I'm going to give a couple of shout outs. First of all, I'm going to shout out my son Jalen Gardner's Smith Station Junior High School band. The way they toured up this Saturday, it was worth the trip to hear some great music by some young scholars down there. Also, shout out to Jalen's friends. I met a couple of them. They said they listened to the Headline Eye, and I hope y'all listening faithfully on this thing. I actually listened to my interview with Mayor Bibb. And why when you cover your ears for this one, just letting y'all know, and like be a little parental advisory advised. But I'm going to give a couple of shout outs. First of all, shout out to Taylon Murphy. Shout out to Miley Logan, Aaron Abad, Carter Simmons, Elijah Mitchum, and Achilles Ellison, and my son Jalen Gardner. Those are all the people that played in the band. He plays in the drum section. Up there, they played the jazz, the horns. They did everything. Shout out to his mom, Darlene Jackson Hutton, and his stepdad, Larry L.J. Hutton. Happy holidays to everybody. Happy holidays to my sister Sharisa Turbin and Vitaly Turbin in Las Vegas. Tabitha, Selena, Tabitha, Hal, Selena Rose, my sisters. But before I also have to say something else, I got to give a shout out to Mayor Lateef Shabazz. He will be turning over everything to Dr. Sandra Morgan, one in East Cleveland. He fired the corrupt police chief last action, so got rid of that dude and things of that nature. I got some things on my mind, but before I even say them, Mix Lexus, how are you doing?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling amazing.
That's
the
good.
Holiday season is coming. We got two lovely popular guests today.
All right.
Yes, I'm all for it.
You already know what that means, Larry. We gonna talk about that later. She having a good time. Look
She
at
having
her.
a good time.
Yeah, somebody.
Yeah. Did you have something to drink before you got here?
No, I didn't.
Okay, you high on life. All right.
All I had was this
She
Lipton
get
green
put through
tea,
the mattress.
citrus.
But anyway,
That's all I had.
Funny. By the way, if you are in, by the way, there's a children's toy giveaway at the Galleria. Shout out to Kenneth Keefe. They're doing that at the Galleria from 1 to 4. If you feel like coming up, 5100 St. Clair Avenue, The View, our hall next door, The View. Nerve DJs is having their Christmas party this Saturday, December 20th, 6 o'clock until
relax.
somebody falls asleep. Somebody, I don't know. I said until. I didn't say until.
Just don't mess up any of the equipment.
No, just don't mess up.
It's not gonna be in here.
It's not gonna be in. It's gonna be across. It's gonna
the
be
VIP area.
It's the VIP area.
Okay.
Ain't nobody messing up in here.
It's
Period.
insurance.
Exactly. You don't need nothing of that. All right, T-Rex, play the interest music because we got a great one here. All right, since it's the holiday season and my hip-hop people are here, we got Christmas and Hollis Queens by Run DMC, but this is Christmas in the headline eye right about now. So first off, I would like to introduce the candle maker extraordinaire herself, Miss Kim Gordon in the building. And returning back for another, Mr. Prod God himself, Donald Pizzle Peterson building. Hello, ladies and gents. How you doing? Thank you very much for joining me on this zany ass show.
Thank you, man. It's great to be back. It's great to be back.
All right, Kim, how you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
Hey. All right, so before I know what Don does. Oh shit! All right. Yeah, this is start off.
It's not that funny.
Oh, it's gonna be a good time.
He came in here with his cup.
All right,
We
exactly.
really don't allow that. You know, we got a lot of cups for everybody, but he came in here with his cup. So we gonna watch him. We gotta watch him.
We got
good.
You already gave her something already. You started this crap, T-Rex.
Oh no, relax. Hey. No snitching on air. Oh my God.
I'm sorry. But I'm sorry, my bad. I'm sorry, but please nobody tap out faster than John Cena did at Saturday Night's Main Event.
Relax.
Not John Cena.
I got a theory on that.
Right, so, Kim, you make candles, correct?
Yes, I make candles.
Okay, and I want to give you a shout out because you gave some candles away, correct?
Yes.
Okay, where to?
I recently donated to the Providence House. They have an annual fundraiser called Deck the House. Mm-hmm. It's at the Cleveland Brown Stadium. So I just donated a few candles to their raffle. So they collected, I think their goal was $300,000 for the night. Mm-hmm. So I think they did pretty good.
That's what's up. Thank you very much. Congrats to you. And how much are your candles? And where they can get them from?
My candle company is called 12190. That's written out, not numbers. So it's 12190.com. I sell 9-ounce hand-poured soy blend candles. They're $22. And once a year, I do an Allen candle for my son. It's available December 1st, so the month of December. That's my only 3-wick 16-ounce candle, and it's $28.
Okay. Okay. That's the dedication in memory of your son, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Rest of condolences all around.
Thank you.
All right. Pizzle, how are
Yes,
you?
sir. Yes,
how are
sir.
you?
I'm great, man. I like being here.
All right. I know that you do. This is, how many times you been here this year?
This might be my second time here.
Okay, that's what's up. I'm glad the pod god is in the building.
Thank you, sir.
All
Thank you,
right.
sir. Appreciate it.
I give respect where respect due.
Amen.
And when your merch coming out, dude?
Sometime in 26. I'm working on some stuff. I'm in a mad scientist mode, so I'm trying to like draw up some stuff. And
Those one of your hats?
no, this is not one of my hats. I wish.
That look pretty dope.
That does look
You
dope.
forgot.
Yeah, that's nice.
You forgot to bring them.
All right.
I wish this was one of mine.
All right. So,
But I'm still cooking some stuff up. But 26, full court press is coming.
That's what's up.
all right. Top of the story. I'm just gonna get it right into it. No wasting time. Rob Reiner and his wife Michelle were brutally stabbed, allegedly by their son Nick Reiner, and both of them have unfortunately passed away. A lot of people were sad about it, offered their condolences. Matter of fact, former First Lady Michelle Obama talked about before they were stabbed on December 14th. There was him and her and former President Barack Obama was supposed to meet up with him. He offered his sincere condolences. All right, which gets me to the current asshole in charge. Right now, I'm just gonna say it. I'm sorry, guys, young people. I apologize, but this orange ruffin idiot just said that Rob Reiner was a struggling actor. By the way, if you don't remember Rob Reiner, Harry Met Sally, This Is Spinal Tap. He produced. Also, he starred in All in the Family.
Legendary.
Legendary. Mike Stivitt, or AKA Meathead. That was his name.
Don't forget, what's the one with Leo? He was the dad.
Wolf
of Wall Street.
The Wolf of Wall Street.
He sure was in that.
Yeah, he was Wolf of Wall Street.
Legend.
So Trump decided to saying that he said all kinds of nasty stuff about Rob Reiner's death because Rob Reiner called Trump out as being a racist and everything else like that and all this other stuff like that. So before I say my piece, I want to get a pull around from the table. First of all, let's start with ladies first. Kim, what did you think when you saw Trump's tweet about Rob Reiner?
I mean, actually, I just glazed over it because I truly do not pay much attention to what Trump puts out there. I was still kind of shocked over the death itself and the type of career that Rob Reiner had. It's just a shame that he lost his life in that way. So I just try not to focus on the remarks that he had, because once you read like the first one or two sentences, you already know it's all downhill from there.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I'm trying to tell Larry to do the same thing.
Yeah, right. All right, Lexus.
I've been trying.
All right.
Like
Every day, it riles him up.
Lexus, what you think about it?
I think violence is not the answer.
Right.
You know, I mean, as much as we would like it to be the answer, sometimes it's not.
So now his son Nick is being held without. Their son Nick is being held without bond. He is the prime suspect in the crime, in the stabbing. He's been back and forth, homeless, on drugs, in and out of rehab, and things of that nature. According to reports, the Christmas party they had with Conan O'Brien, that Nick was acting inappropriate, and Dad Rob got into his behind. Argument got there. I don't know if that led up to, but it shouldn't lead up to that, because that's tragically, you don't kill your parents, especially especially those like myself who don't have any. Nick, you an asshole for that, for real. But Pizzle, go ahead and say what you got to say. Why I say what I got to say.
As far as Trump, though, like, are we surprised?
No.
With him, he just says it's like he don't have somebody. It's like he don't have PR around him. Usually, people of his stature and that type of money and the position that he's in now, you got somebody that can filter through that stuff and write a statement. But he got to come out his face and just tweet the first thing that's on his mind. So I'm not surprised by that at all.
All right. So here's what I'm about to say about and I'm going to take a quote from one of my favorite hip-hop artists, DMX, taking his sense from, Party Up. All right, Trump, you whack, you twisted, your girl's a hoe. The country ain't yours, and everybody the whole world say you stupid. You be like, so, I love the USA, I'll never let it go, you son of a bitch. You gonna make me lose my mind, you jackass.
You can't let him get
dirty
like that.
He's a dirty bitch.
We know this. We know about him.
Right. I'm just.
He can't. You gotta do what I did when he first won. I muted Trump years ago. The only way I see what he does is if somebody else posted.
Right.
I muted him a long time ago. Because I didn't want to hear nothing he had to say.
Right. It's
at all.
To me, it's more. I understand we got people locally that some people don't like, but when this shit comes from the federal level, it gets on my nerves. And the thing about it is like, and the Republicans are mad at him. Like, you're not mad at him about all other stuff that he's done, but you're mad at him about this. Now you upset him about this? Now this got on your skin?
It goes back to picking and choosing. Picking and choosing. They pick and choose what they want to be mad about and what they want to try to reprimand him about. They know they only got a couple more years to deal with him.
Selective outrage, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Was that a shot at the Ohio State fans?
No. Speaking.
No.
We'll get to that in a minute.
I put that gun away.
All right. Sorry. So it'll come right back out in a minute.
He's outnumbered.
All right. So
I've never been worried about being outnumbered.
He never does.
A lot of hills I die on by myself. I smoke brisket up there.
All right. Speaking of Ohio State and Shout out to Fernando Mendoza for winning the Heisman for Indiana after beating Ohio State 13-10, even though I felt like that there was some stuff in the game. But
don't do that.
I'm not going to do that to myself.
Don't do that,
If you know the history of the Heisman, you would never get mad. It's the same with like talking about Trump.
Right.
There's a lot of racism on the Heisman.
Hey, it's a lot of brothers that have won that award. So
right.
We can't do that.
We can't do that. But
since Jim Brown never won it, I could care less.
Right.
Understood.
Yes.
But
Yes.
Yeah, understood. But here's the thing. Ohio State's main rival, the University of Michigan, former coach Sharon Moore, has been brought up on charges of stalking, other things, and attacking his mistress, and breaking and entering, and things of that nature. After everything was exposed, I guess after the Ohio State loss that they suffered, that he was having an inappropriate affair with one of his staffers after giving this woman close to a 50% raise. Now,
Virtual DJ.
right, so you were crazy.
Had your own ad-libs on our show. You was crazy.
I didn't say nothing. That wasn't me. That didn't sound nothing like me.
Dude, that's crazy.
It didn't sound nothing like me.
But Sharon Moore is also married with 3 young daughters. Before I give my take, Kim, you want to chime in? I'm going to give the ladies first on this one. Kim, you want to chime in about what happened with Mr. Moore?
I guess the only people I feel sorry for are his family. He knew better. Even the young lady that he was having an affair with, I think they are equally responsible. If he's fired, I think she should be fired, even though that was her boss. I just feel sad. I feel sorry for his wife and his children.
Nice, thank you. Lexus, you have anything to say?
I think this is a prime example to debunk the theory that's floating around that who you sleep with is not the same who you love. That's bullcrap. When you sleep with somebody, you are swapping spiritual energy. You are sharing a bond. People think that you can do all of this, but then when your feelings get in it, now you're attacking people and breaking into apartments because you shouldn't have been in that lane in the first place. You should have only been sleeping with your wife, and if you didn't want her anymore, you should have left her alone. So this is what happens when you try to have double lives, triple lives. Now you loving everybody, and then if that one person leaves you and you didn't realize how much you loved them, now you crashing out. So it's a lesson out of this.
All right, so
that's the lesson.
Right, it is a lesson. Pizzle.
Is it my turn?
Yes, it is. Go ahead.
Okay, so on top of what you said, what I've heard and what I've gathered is at some point that relationship ended between the coach and homegirl.
Yeah.
She went to them and told, hey, we were in a relationship.
No. Yeah. Y'all got it all wrong.
No. This is what I
got a source too, but keep going.
But but they've been investigating him for a while, and the whole DoorDash. I don't know if the
DoorDash. I think it's true.
DoorDash the
Plan B pill.
The Plan B pill.
And then they called.
I don't think he's that stupid to get that delivered to his office. I don't think he's that dumb.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
But like as far as like with him, it's like, okay, you should have known better, bro. Like,
yeah,
to do that. And
see, they weren't raised right. If I'm getting $6 million, $30 million, and the number one rule say don't sleep with nobody.
Yeah, you broke the rule.
Oh, man.
You broke the rule.
With a $15
you gotta suffer the consequences.
Buyout, he's an idiot. I don't even know why we're talking about this idiot.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. He learned nothing from Mel Tucker. He learned nothing from Bobby Petrino.
Right.
Who's Mel Tucker?
Mel Tucker, former Michigan State coach, Cleveland Heights native, but I got to call him out. He's one of us, but got to call him out, brother. Had an inappropriate something going on with somebody up at Michigan State. I don't know what it is about the state of Michigan. I don't know.
This goes to my theory.
I don't know what the women in Detroit or
women have so
Michigan
much power that if they stick together, they can run the country. We doing all this for women, and we get in trouble for women every day.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
What anybody want to say something about that comment? Cam, like no, Lexus. Nah.
I just know I'm staying my black ass out of Michigan.
All right.
Not going up there. I don't even.
Shout out to your wife.
I don't even do marijuana. I'm not going up there. I don't have no reason to go to Michigan.
You said Michigan only good for marijuana in the college.
We got our own marijuana.
I ain't got to go up there. We
got our own marijuana.
Like I heard it's cheaper up there.
Right. It is cheaper.
I'm not going to see. I'm not going to see the Lions.
How many people do that?
I mean, no, I don't have any issue with anybody. Right. I'm just not going up there.
All right. Here's my take on the whole damn thing. Even if it was a guy, everybody's talking about, well, it was a setup. By the way, the athletic director is being investigated too, along with the rest of the staff. If y'all knew this was going on,
they did.
But here's the problem.
They knew. That's the thing. They knew. If he'd have beat Ohio State in weekend after Thanksgiving, we would
probably never heard of it.
We wouldn't know nothing about this.
Winning does cure all.
But then they a lot of people in Michigan is hated that he got the job.
They didn't like that
he's black. He was the first black head coach at UNLV.
People don't understand like how tough it is to get into Michigan. You have to be a genius. This is not Ohio State. This is Michigan we talking about. You got to be pretty smart to get in Michigan. For a black man to get that job, they was hating on him from day one. But the only thing he had going against him, he beat Ohio State twice.
Well, here's the thing.
He did.
Yeah. And here's the thing. And
they're not as forgiving because if Ryan Day was black, his ass would have been gone in 2023.
Exactly. We would have probably
just throwing that out there.
Exactly. But here's the thing. How many power schools have African American coaches not named Deion Sanders?
It's not a lot.
Not a lot.
That's why they was hating from day one.
Right. That's the problem. See, the thing about it is, you don't put yourself in those particular situations. Both your wife and your mistress were Caucasian. Just the one
that's
there.
Besides the
that's
point.
Beside the point.
That's besides
but the thing about
Did
it
y'all
is,
hear Dr. Umar?
No, I don't pay him any attention.
Dr. Umar
because I think he playing snow.
Don't come for Dr. Umar. I love Dr. Umar.
That cookie feet Negro. Tell Dr. Umar the next time that the dead celebrity dies, don't comment the day of the death like he did with Kobe Bryant.
Oh,
listen, I think Dr. Umar is very entertaining. He can be informative at times.
Okay.
But I think he playing snow. And where the hell is the school? It's been I had like 3 jobs since he talked about the school.
I do agree with that.
What are these people donating to?
He is a scammer.
Okay.
He is a scammer.
He stood outside of a building and was like, "This is the school in Wilmington, Delaware." First of all, I don't know no black folks. Except Deshaun Jackson.
Right.
No,
shout out to him though. Shout out to Deshaun Jackson.
Don't hate. It's an HBCU.
Yeah, Delaware State. Shout out to Deshaun Jackson.
Anybody know where the school at?
How long? It's somewhere in Delaware, but this building looked like it didn't look like it was just a building.
That's where the money's at.
You know what I'm saying? Right. He's sitting on there talking about donations. I'm not donating nothing to you, brother.
Kim,
I need to know where my money going. I don't donate to anywhere where I know where my money going.
Alexis, you know where the school is?
Listen, that man been building.
It's in the heart of Africa somewhere.
That man been building the school since I was in high school, and I graduated in 2001.
Damn, that's long. All right, until Dr. Umar builds a school, where the school at? Don't say anything else. Period.
LeBron built a school before he built his.
Somebody got to tag Dr. Umar in this episode, man.
But I
do respect him. I just think he playing snow.
Like you talked about snow buddies.
Did y'all see the way homegirl when he was in the mall? How quick he took her number down.
Right. Yeah.
Y'all, I saw that. I was like, I think you playing snow, bro.
But you don't want.
And I don't believe he's a direct descendant of Frederick Douglass either. I think a lot of stuff he says is for entertainment value.
Yeah,
it's for content.
We gon'
and people are gonna gravitate towards stuff like that.
All right, we gonna get off Jermaine for a little bit.
That is his name.
That
He's
is
not
his
even
name.
a doctor.
Right, doctor my ass. You doctor.
I don't mean to put him out there like that.
That sounds like hate.
Johnson.
No, it ain't hate. He ain't a doctor. He's just as much a doctor as I am.
Hold on.
Well. The most diabolical haters this side of the Mississippi.
Okay, let's keep it going.
All right,
The truth only sounds like hate to somebody.
Exactly. Man, it's like John Cena's a doctor of thugonomics. Period. Point blank. That's all I'm saying. But
You just keep poking at this John Cena thing.
I'm gonna miss.
Go ahead, man.
I'm gonna miss the man.
The ladies is not trying to hear about wrestling.
Exactly. We ain't gonna. But
drying up out here.
But speaking of a lady comment, and I saw this last night. Russell Simmons going after his ex-wife, Kimora Lee Simmons, saying about his daughters and everything else like that. Kimora Lee clapping back saying, hey, why don't you face your accusers and leave that non-extraditious country that you're typing over? Pretty much saying that. So who won that round? Was it Kimora Lee or Russ? Kim?
Ooh, I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard she made comments about him not being a present father.
Yeah, pretty much.
And he was paying her $50,000 a month.
Mm-hmm.
But
20 years?
Yeah.
20 years.
I didn't hear the clap back.
Yeah.
Money ran out.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I haven't seen anything popping since Baby Fat, so I don't really know.
Right.
I wore Baby Fat back in the day, but I mean, anything new?
All right. Pizzle.
Listen, I don't like to age people out, but they too old for this.
Right, exactly. They
Y'all
are.
both in y'all 50s, probably in y'all 60s, close to 70.
Kids
Why are
grown.
y'all beefing? These kids are grown. They can go to Belize. They probably been down there with him sitting crisscross applesauce. You know how he do. Everybody else done been down there to see him.
He said crisscross.
That's how they be
Crisscross.
sitting. He be down there doing his yoga and all of that. I just think they too old to be doing this in front of the world.
All right.
That's what I'm saying. She could be making another new fashion line. 'Cause ain't nobody
haven't-
wearing Baby Fat.
I ain't heard. I think
It's in the Goodwill. I mean, you can get it for like $5.99.
See, now that's
Exactly,
Hate. That's
like-
hate. That's hate.
And-
yeah, that's bad.
And
We-
instead of
we
arguing
not
with
gonna do
Russell,
that.
you could be
Right.
building your
Right.
brand.
I'm
Right.
just saying we
You know?
like they too old to do stuff like this.
All right.
Both of them.
They are. All right. Speaking of people that like to clap back at one another, the Diddy documentary
Let's talk about it.
Is out. I saw one episode of it. I'm like, damn. There's been a lot of accusations. Shout out. The thing about it is a lot of people are mad at 50 Cent for putting the documentary out there. A lot of people are mad because Diddy is still there. I'm not saying some people. Dr.
If
Umar.
y'all haven't been following Larry all year, he talked about Diddy every week.
I know he do.
couldn't come up here.
I know.
He's he freaky on the low, but we keep that.
Baby oil. Larry got some baby oil at home. Oh, that's the Larry oil.
Wait a minute. This is my homie. Respectfully, he like to talk about Diddy.
All right.
Don't Gene deal him now.
All right.
He cool though. This is my homie. This
I am not Mr. Jaguar White, all right? I'm just letting y'all know. I'm just saying that the documentary came out. So who saw the documentary?
Me. I watched the whole thing.
What did you think of it, Pizzle?
Listen, as far as all of the docs that were put out about him, I know TMZ did one, and it's a bunch of other ones. This is the best one. This is the best, like most thought out. They told the best story because they really broke everything down. The other ones was just putting stuff out, just to put some out, just to get views, which is the thing to do nowadays.
Yeah.
But this one was, they told the story from the beginning, him growing up, how his dad was a hustler, his dad got killed, he found out about that, and how his mom was a hustler, and they went in everything. They went into from the NYU celebrity gang where the people got killed,
Right.
and
Just a lot.
just everything. It's a lot of truth in there, but it's a lot of outrageous stuff in there that you sit there and you watch it, and it's like, come on now, y'all tripping. And as far as 50 goes, everybody wants to point the finger at 50 Cent. 50 Cent executive produced this thing, which means he put the money up for it. 50 was not behind the camera. 50 did not do any of the research. 50 just funded the thing.
Right.
Everybody want to point fingers at him like he was there with them. Like you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He was just the money behind it.
Right, exactly.
There are maybe 3, 4, maybe 5 other executive producers involved in this thing. Nobody's saying anything about it. 50 is just the name.
Right.
And, I mean, he's out during the press meet. We all know what 50 is and what 50 does.
But he's a troll.
He trolls.
He trolls. He freaking trolls.
Did you learn anything new?
No.
No, the same stuff they was regurgitating was the same stuff.
You knew that about Eric Sherman?
Now that,
Yeah.
he cleaned that up because the way it was told in the doc, it was like, so this dude swung on you. Y'all went around the
And
corner.
listen to the CD.
Y'all went around the corner and he put Biggie in and it was cool. Like, no. He cleared it up. He was like, him and Puff were cool. They were in front of Misa's house when all of this stuff went down.
But then he was lying again.
And he was like, he didn't want to beat him up in front of her, so they went around the corner.
Okay.
Right.
He cleared it up, but it still sounds crazy.
It sound
Okay.
It still sounds nuts.
stinky. Kim, did you look at the documentary or did you hear
She
about
got
it?
better things to do.
So I started it. So I didn't follow any of the trial or any of that stuff, but I did finish episode 1. And I agree with what you said. Like, it was giving that backstory, like his childhood and everything. So all of this that I'm starting to see is kind of just new information to me. But I'm definitely going to finish it.
All right.
It's worth watching.
Okay, it is good.
It's
Like,
well worth watching.
Right. What do you think?
I'm just not like a lot of the people that are in there are like disgruntled employees. Like Mark Curry, like, why are you here? I don't want to hear from you. I want to hear from Mace. I want to hear from Farnsworth Bentley. I want to hear from Faith Evans. I want to hear from Q Mike Slim Duran 112. Those are the people I want to hear from. I don't want to hear from your ghostwriter.
Right, exactly.
I don't want to hear from you.
Right. Lexus, you got anything to say about the documentary?
I haven't had a chance to put my eyes on it. I do believe that it will be interesting and informative. But because of what it's surrounding, the topic is surrounding, I still wouldn't 100% trust it.
Right.
To me, I would just see it as another form of entertainment.
It's not as bad as it's like, the internet makes everything
Bad.
worse than it is.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as
Like the Brown season?
Oh no, that is that's worse.
That is worse. God
Hold
dang
on
it.
now.
That is worse.
I just, here's the thing about
It's worth the watch.
Right.
Okay.
I recommend it to anybody.
All right, so I'm agree with Pizzle. I'm gonna give you a step further. Everybody's mad at 50 about the documentary. I mean, he paid for it, but Netflix is airing it. So who you gonna be mad at? I don't see nobody canceling their Netflix subscriptions because this documentary is on. And
You know why?
Why?
Because there are a lot of people out there who will believe anything that fits their narrative
Right.
about him.
The lie gets
Same
around.
thing they did with Vince McMahon in that doc, which is another incredible doc
Right. I watched that doc.
on Netflix.
That was crazy.
Of course you two did.
But people will believe anything about somebody that they don't like.
Right.
They'll believe anything.
I mean, the thing about it is like
It could be like the craziest thing. They can be like,
Nobody
well,
wants to hear the truth.
They can be like, well, Diddy was running down the street and he tripped and fell, and people will post that shit just because he tripped and failed. It's something.
Oh, one more thing. I think everybody liked this documentary because this is like a week before he went to prison, so it was kind of
And that footage.
The
The first thing I said is, how did they get that footage?
So
and
he
once
did-
I watched everything, because I watched it the first day it came
But that's
out.
crazy. If I was in Diddy's situation, I would have been on a plane out the country.
Pay
Are you crazy?
the cameraman.
Forget the camera.
Pay the videographer.
You think I'd have been riding bikes? I would have been on the
No.
plane. Nobody
You know
would have
what?
found me.
I think he knew all of this stuff was coming down. He knew he was about to get arrested.
That's crazy.
I think he knew he was going to get arrested. All this stuff. Once that video of him,
the Cassie video.
that act came
Yeah.
out,
What is?
I think he knew. And once they raided his house, it was like, all right,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's only a matter of time before
See how Russell
they
left.
come get me.
Remember when Russell left?
That's why
Smart man.
Right, but he already know what is going to happen. You already know what happened to him when he get back. If he ever step in American store,
He ain't gonna come back.
The thing about it is like, you got, like, the thing about it is, like, when people saw that Cassie video, how horrendous he treated her. First of all, you never should put your hands on anybody, especially a woman like that.
Anybody who do something like that, you are a piece of trash to
Thank
me.
you.
I mean, she wasn't even fighting back. She was helpless.
She couldn't freaking fight back.
Honestly, that was probably not the first time that
But the only
happened
thing,
to her.
she could have left. She didn't want to leave. She was addicted to that lifestyle.
That
so
part
that's why
of
it's
it
not really
is-
no
I
I
sympathy.
don't know. After that video, he probably told her he was going
The
to kill
thing
her.
about
if
it
she
is-
She went to the movie premiere the next day.
The thing about it
Next
is,
day.
she did get out. She did leave.
Okay.
She went back.
Yeah, she went. I mean, after.
This is one of those.
Can't talk about it. It would have been good if everybody seen the whole thing.
Right, but here's the thing.
I followed the trial, and from the trial, I knew
Larry was in New
not
York.
gonna get him for what they want to get him for.
When the federal,
I knew he was either gonna come home or he was gonna get the lesser charge. Just by watching the trial, and that prosecution, whoever is on that prosecution team, don't need to have a job in New York.
Period.
At all, or don't need to have a job at all, because
Well,
they botched that whole thing.
But he needed Cleveland's prosecutor team, and then he probably would have went back.
Oh, if he'd got prosecuted in Cleveland, he'd have went home. He'd be at home.
DJ.
He would have made his little appearance that he made, or he had scheduled. He would have made that.
Right. I'm like this. This is some bullshit. But
He's a piece of garbage.
Do I think that Diddy's a piece of garbage? Yeah.
He is.
But the thing about it is like, do I think that they botched the case? Yes, they did.
Oh, they botched it.
They
so
botched
bad.
that shit.
It was horrible.
But the thing about it is like, well, I couldn't follow most of it because at the time that it was going on, I was in rehab and stuff like that. So I couldn't follow as much as I wanted to. But the thing is that, the one thing that I will blame Diddy for is the death of the Notorious B.I.G. Here's the reason why.
All of that, it's all in the doc, and I don't buy none of that. That's in
But
the doc.
but the thing about it is he should have never. It was 6 months after Pac got killed. You going back to L.A. There's going to be some smoke for Biggie just because of what was going on. Even though I feel like the East Coast West Coast beef was fabricated in some form or fashion.
It was media driven.
Yeah, that's the problem. Now everybody wants to be up in arms, and that controlled the narrative of everybody being mad. And then somebody gets I don't care if you don't like the dude or not. You protect your artist as a label, period. You do.
I don't think he's responsible for that. I won't hold him responsible for that. And they said it. They brought it up in the docs. Spoiler alert for those who haven't seen it. They actually were trying to pin the whole Tupac. They pinned both. In that doc they tried to pin both of those on him.
Right.
And I say this is some outrageous shit. Right.
It is.
Excuse me. It's outrageous.
Very. All right. So we gonna talk about, before we go on break, we gonna talk about the nephew Shedeur Sanders. This is your.
He's not our nephew. We not related to him. Let's just
He's
get
somebody's
that
nephew.
Let's get that out the
That's
way
somebody-
right now. He's not our nephew.
All right. So
Let's just get that out the way.
Shedeur Sanders.
Why you hating on Shedeur?
I'm nobody's uncle except for my family. I'm cuz.
You hating on Shedeur?
We gonna get to it.
We
I'm not
gonna
hating on
hang.
him.
Don't hate. Don't.
Let's
no
talk about.
Shedeur,
Let's get
hate
to
up
it.
here.
Let's get to it. Come
Tell
on,
him,
Larry.
Kim.
Well, let's go ahead.
Come on.
All right. So
No Shedeur slander.
Let's get to it.
no Shedeur
Let's get
slander.
to it.
All right.
This drinks is cut off.
Let's get to it.
So
I do need to read it. Let's get to it.
Yesterday, this past Sunday, the Browns lost to the Chicago Bears, who's fighting for a playoff spot, 31-3. Shedeur Sanders threw 3 interceptions in that game. Not his best game. 2 out of the 3, maybe one was a great play by the defender.
Don't do that, Larry. Come on, Larry.
The third one
Be
was
fair,
actually,
Larry. Come on, Larry.
No, the
Be
third
responsible.
one. The third one was his fault. The last one was his fault. But the second one, he tried to deliver it to Jerry Jeudy in the end zone. Jeudy dropped it. The defensive player took it from him.
Larry, we've seen that type. You've watched enough football.
I watched enough football.
You've seen enough football to know those type of plays happen all the time. A receiver, it'll hit him in his chest, and the D-backers right there, they going to snatch it from him. Let's not do this, Larry.
But here's the thing, though.
Let's not do this.
But
Come on now.
If Jerry Jeudy talks about But remember the couple of weeks before when Judy was screaming at Shador on the sideline like I'm wide
football
open?
energy. That is football energy. Those type of conversations.
Let's come back on break because y'all tripping.
Right.
Those type of conversations go on sidelines every week in every city.
All right, so
let's not do this.
But listen, but when
y'all gonna make me sound like a Shador hater, but I'm not.
But listen, when he hated on Shador and what he did after this weekend, he gotta shut the fuck up. You agree on that?
Pretty much.
yeah.
Wait, who? What?
Okay,
Judy.
see you tripping now. Come on, let's go to break. Cause he a hater now.
I'm trying to.
You know what?
Yeah,
we
Y'all gonna make me sound like a hater, but I'm not.
All right, we gonna go ahead and play some Christmas music. This is Temptations, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I think a lot of Red Nose will be back when we come back from break on the Headline Eye, on Nerve DJs, WNRV 108.1. Nerve DJs, we get on your nerves. We'll be right back.
The most famous reindeer, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw him, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, you know Santa came to say, you with your nose so bright. Come on. Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee. Hey, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you go down in history. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, hey, Rudolph, you with your nose so bright. Come on. Then how the reindeers loved him as they shouted out with glee. Hey, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you go down in history. Hey, Rudolph, come on and got my sleigh. Ooh, hey, Rudolph, come on and got my sleigh. Hey, Rudolph, come on and got my sleigh tonight. Hey, Rudolph.
This is WNRV 108.1.
It's time to turn the light.
Looking for the perfect workspace? Office Lawson Solon has you covered. Whether you need a private office, co-working membership, or a virtual business address, we've got flexible options to fit your needs. Check out our 2 spring promos. Enjoy free co-working Fridays and no deposit on private office rentals. We also offer month-to-month leasing for your ultimate flexibility. Visit office-loss.com or call 216-230-9258 to lock in your space now. Office Loss, where productivity meets flexibility.
This is WNRV 108.1.
Are you a DJ, radio show, music artist, or a podcaster and you've thought about having your own mobile app? BV Mobile Apps could be the solution. They specialize in creating apps with live audio streams, mixes, music, and songs. You can integrate your social media, videos, blogs, and most importantly, send push notifications to your followers. For more information, bvmobileapps.com or on social media at BV Mobile Apps. That's B as in business, V as in victory, bvmobileapps.com.
Hey, yo, this is DJ Johnny O, and I want to say happy holidays to everybody listening to WNRV 1081 and the Nerve DJs around the world. Peace and blessings.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house...
Hold it now, wait, hold it. That's played out. Hit it. Don't you give me all that jive about things you wrote before I was alive. Cause this ain't 1823, ain't even 1970. Now I'm the guy named Curtis Blow, and Christmas is one thing I know. So every year, just about this time, I celebrate it with a rhyme. Gonna shake it, gonna bake it, gonna make it good. Gonna rock, shock, knock it through your neighborhood. Gonna read, gonna sing it till it's understood. My rap been about to happen like a knee you been slapping, or I thought you been tapping on a hunk of wood. Bought a red suited dude with a friendly attitude and a sleigh full of goodies for the people on the block. Got a long white beard, maybe looks kinda weird, and if you ever see him, he can give you quite a shock. Now people, let me tell you about last year when the dude came flying over here. Well, the hawk was out, snow was on the ground. Folks stayed in to party down. The beat was thumping on the box, and I was dancing in my socks. And the drummer played at a solid pace, and the taste of the bass was in my face. And the guitar player laid down the heavy layer of the funky junky rhythm of the disco beat. And the guy with the 88 started to participate, and I could sure appreciate a sound so sweet. We were all in the mood, so we had a little food and a joke and a smoke and a little bit of wine. When I thought I heard a hoop on the top of the roof, could it be it wasn't me? I was feeling super fine, so I went to the attic where I thought I heard the static on the chance that the fans was somebody breaking in. But the noise on the top was a reindeer flop, just a trick, same thing, and I let the sucker in. And I said, holy moly, you got a lot of wishes on your chinny chin chin. He allowed, he was proud of the hairy little crowd on the point of his jaw where the skin should have been. Gets cool for a fool, going out every you for a day on the sleigh when the cold winds blow. So the beer may be weird, but I'll never have a cheer, cause it's warm in the storm when it's 10 below. I said, yo, Rod, it's cold tonight, but can you stop for a drop before you go? He said, why not? If the music's hot and I'll chance a dance beneath the mistletoe. So he went downstairs and forgot his scans, and he rocked the spot and danced like a pro. And every young girl tried to rock his world, but he booked the yogi till he had to go. And before he went, this fine old gent bought a gift with a sip to his big red bags. In the top or the bottom, he reached in and got him toys for the boys for the girls' glad rags. And the grown-ups got some presents too. A new TV and a stereo. A new Seville, about as blue as the sky. The best that money couldn't buy, cause money could never ever buy the feeling. The one that comes from not concealing the way you feel about your friends. And this is how the story ends. The dude in red's back at the pole up north where everything is cold. But if he weren't right here tonight, he'd say Merry Christmas, and to all, a good night.
This is WNRV 108.1.
Wagwan, this is Miss BBC, your reggae woman. Make sure you tune into the Headline Eye on WNRV 108.1.
All right, we're back. That was the Christmas rap by none other than the legendary Curtis Blow. And if you ain't never played this in your Christmas rotation, there is something wrong with your non-holiday having behind. You gotta play that Curtis. You gotta play Curtis, man. Either it's Curtis or Run DMC. You can play both. You can play one. If you don't play either one of them, I'm seriously thinking something wrong with you right now. Somebody, black card need to be revoked, taken away, snatched, period. But let's get back to the conversation we had at hand. First of all, I'm going to give a shout out to the lady, Kim Gordon, because I saw her down at the Browns Stadium against the Tennessee Titans when the Browns was playing, when Kevin Stefanski made that stupid call for the 2-point conversion.
Yes.
And how many views did you get on that Instagram?
1.3 million.
Golly, that's what's up. Probably still going strong.
It is.
Yeah, so how'd you feel about that game being down there in that? First, it was rainy as hell.
Snow, didn't
Snow and
So
raining.
it was light snow. It was not as cold as the San Francisco game, but it was definitely cold. You know, Shador, he fought to bring us back into the game, and unfortunately the coach made some questionable calls, and here we are. So,
Right.
But yeah, it's frustrating being a Browns fan. I am Auntie. Shador is my nephew.
You'll excuse me. Shout out. And
Can we talk about how you got into sports? Because you baseball and football, right?
I work in baseball. I used to work for the NFL Players Association.
Okay.
But my love of sports started when I was probably like 6 years old with my stepdad. We used to watch the Browns games. So then we used to go to the Cavs games, and it just kind of went from there. So when I was a kid, I wanted to be the first female wrestler. I wanted to, be with Hulk Hogan and all those folks. But then I wanted to play football, but there were no women allowed in football at the time. So I just wanted to work in sports. So here I am.
So
That's fine.
You want to be a sportscaster, or you just?
So your parents, your parents basically kind of like forced you into being a Browns fans, like my dad did with me. So I'm kind of like stuck in this thing.
Yeah, we're stuck because we're homers. So I'm a homer.
It's okay to take a sabbatical. I took a gap year this year.
All right, but
This is my year. I needed a break.
All right.
I get that.
I understand. So,
It's not seeing other people. I just needed a break.
All right. So, Pizzle. You said there's some stuff wrong, or maybe what is your knock on Shador?
There's no knock on Shador, except for that he's a rookie. He's going to make rookie mistakes. It's okay for us to point out those rookie mistakes and not be looked at as somebody that's a hater, a sellout, or anything but a child of God. Okay? Especially when a lot of that stuff is self-inflicted. And a lot of that stuff is some of the knocks that he had coming out of the draft. Him holding on to the ball too long.
Yeah.
You know your offensive line is bad. Get the ball out of there. The offensive line was bad for 12 weeks. Why did people just start pointing it out when he got back there? That offensive line was bad for Joe Flacco. That offensive line was bad for Dylan Gabriel.
Like some people got hurt. The center got hurt.
They still bad.
You were
Before. They were bad. Ethan Posich was bad.
Okay, we can't. You one of those. Okay, I see.
I'm just saying. Why everybody just now want to point out how bad this offensive line was when Joe Flacco was running for his life or walking for his life because his ass can't run because he's slow as molasses.
Right.
Same thing with Dylan Gabriel. The line was bad.
Even though
they knew this. They knew the interior was okay with Batonio, Posich, and Conklin.
And all of them are hurt right now.
2 tackles getting broke in. They were bad from the beginning. DeJuan Jones don't do nothing but jump off sides and get injured. I'm just going to say that. He can go. He can get out of here.
I feel
He's
like
bad.
I understand the whole.
I got to call it like I see it, and I want everybody else to call it how they see it. This line was bad in preseason. The offensive line has been bad. So my question is, why everybody just want to point it out in the second half of the Baltimore game?
Because they feel like this, and I'm just going to say it, and I'm going to be on the side of this. They feel like this. We knew Flacco was old as hell. All right, he was the torch giver. You know, you got Kenny Pickett out of here. I don't even know why they even got him from Philadelphia. I mean, y'all see what he did in Pittsburgh. That's why they got rid of him.
I'll be honest. If Pickett was a starter, they probably would have won more than 3 games.
Right, but
to be honest, I'll be honest with you, because I think the plan was Pickett was traded for to be the starter.
So that was it, and they brought Flacco back.
To draft 2 rookies. I am still of the belief that Shador was not supposed to see the field at all this year. They were going to redshirt him. I still believe that. I believe that was an Andrew Berry pick. I believe this entire draft, this entire 2025 draft was all Andrew Berry.
You mean Dylan Gabriel too?
All of it, the whole draft, from Graham to Schlesinger to Gabriel to Sampson to Sanders to Judkins. I believe this whole draft to Fannin. I believe this whole draft is Andrew Berry's draft.
I mean, the thing
and him drafting Shador in the 5th round, I'm gonna draft a quarterback that late. I'm gonna keep him on the shelf. I'm gonna develop him. That's what those picks are for.
The same 5th rounder that's thrown for the most yards of any rookie quarterback. Correct? Did you forget about that?
Against the Tennessee Titans?
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Against the Tennessee Titans?
I mean,
if Dylan Gabriel would have thrown for that, would y'all have the same energy?
The number one quarterback ain't thrown for that much all season.
But
that's a lie.
No, that's a fact.
Cam, you talking about Cam Ward?
This guy don't know. Well, you gotta know your facts.
You talking about the number 1 draft quarterback?
Yeah.
Of course, because he's with a bad team.
Well,
he's horrible.
Okay.
They're horrible.
Okay.
The team the same quarterback, that hung up 31 points on the number 2 defense in the league.
Who's that?
Well, I mean, the thing about it is like,
let's talk about that. Why everybody can't point out the fact that the Cleveland Browns allegedly has the number 2 defense? They couldn't stop a rookie.
Nobody said they had the number 2 defense.
Statistically, they are the number 2 defense in the league.
Did Denzel Ward play last week?
No.
He played against the Titans?
No, he didn't.
No.
He did. He got hurt, but he still played.
He got played.
How about this lights out this top tier defense, this lights out defense against the Minnesota Vikings have a chance to close the game out, but they give up the game winning drive to a backup quarterback? Come on, let's talk about it.
The thing about it is,
let's talk about it. Let's stop making excuses. This is a bad football team.
Listen, we understand it was a bad football team all around. Statistically, it's the number 2 defense. Myles Garrett is trying to break the stat record. That's probably the only positive.
If not for Myles Garrett, this team probably would have no wins.
Right. So the thing about it is,
it's Myles Garrett and a bunch of other
right. And the thing about it is, we got rookies starting pretty much at every position, from Fannin to Judkins to
offensively, which was known. Like I said, how am I the only one that was paying enough attention to know that this was going to be a gap year, that they said it without saying it?
Because the simple fact of the matter is that they're the Cleveland Browns. We want to have some faith. Especially you got to have faith in the football team. We know they suck, okay?
It's been 25 years since they've been
But here's
back.
the thing. The past 6 years, though, let's see. We ran through 11 starting quarterbacks.
Well,
I hate agreeing with Stephen A.
Smith. They had a franchise quarterback. Nobody wanted him because he planted a flag in Columbus and they hated him. From there, and they drafted him, and these fans never embraced him.
Yes,
the fans hated him.
No,
the fans hated Baker
Mayfield.
We love Baker.
They hated Baker. They hated Baker Mayfield. He was called selfish for going out there and playing with one arm. He was hated.
The thing about it is, well, whose fault is that? Let's go back.
Whose fault is what?
Having him, like, if Baker Mayfield's shoulder is separated, and you as an organization know that he has a separated shoulder.
What, for him to sit out and people be like, oh, he's soft, he sat out because you got to suck it up. The way they did with Deshaun Watson, they was like, oh, his shoulder, and then bam, he get hurt again.
Well, whose fault is that? It's the organization's fault.
The offensive line has been bad for how many years?
Whose fault is that? And the thing about it is, like, the offensive line coach, the head coach, listen, damn it.
Podesta is his name. Thank God he's gone.
He's out of here. You know what?
Take your analytics and your mathematics and get the hell out of town.
Needs to be gone.
I promise you, I would have helped him pack if he would have asked me to.
I wouldn't have helped him pack. Shit, would have thrown shit on the street.
Bye.
And then now, the head coach. I hate agreeing with Stephen A. Smith, but I got to agree with him on this one. The thing about it is like the problem may be Stefanski. It may be Kevin.
You think?
And the thing about it is Kevin needs to fucking go.
How many times?
Bye.
How many years or how many times are we gonna blame the coach? At some point, the players play a part in this.
Look,
you get him on. Like,
hey, look.
He can only do so much. And I honestly think Kevin Stefanski is taking a whole lot of bullets that he don't need to take.
Yeah, I don't think he took it.
As a leader, and he's doing that as he's going, hey, I'm going to take it. It's on me.
Listen, here's the thing, though. Who called that last stupid-ass play for the two-point conversion against a winnable
Tommy
game against the
Reese
team?
called it because he's the play caller.
Who was the final
He
decision
called
maker?
the plays.
Kevin Stefanski said it's on me.
Kevin Stefanski like, okay, let's go for two, which they shouldn't have went for two in the first time, which was stupid.
Right. They shouldn't have went
And
for
that's
two in
on
the
them.
second.
But going for two on that last one, Tommy Reese called that play. Tommy Reese has been calling plays for the last however many weeks.
Then I want him going too. Bye, Tommy.
He just
Bye,
got here.
Kevin. Get out.
Switching coaches.
And the thing about it is,
hey,
all right.
you know the easiest way to kill a quarterback? Keep switching coaches and keep switching coordinators.
All right, so
you know how many offensive coordinators and head coaches Baker Mayfield had by year 2? 2 and 3.
Right, yeah, that was the problem.
They fired Hugh Jackson, they got rid of Greg Williams, and they hired Freddie Kitchens.
They should have never
That's
hired
3
Freddie.
head coaches and 2 offensive coordinators after his rookie year. That's
Man.
the easiest way to ruin a quarterback.
All right, so here's the thing.
And he still persevered through that.
Right.
And he still took the Browns to the playoffs.
So here's
And
the thing.
All
right,
he got
so
his.
here's the thing. I'm going to ask you a question.
Let's talk about it.
Do we draft another quarterback in the next year's draft?
I don't think you need to.
No.
Because I believe, see,
this was about to happen.
Why y'all are calling me a hater?
Let me cook real quick. Deshaun about to take us to the Super Bowl next year.
No, he's not.
Watch.
I don't think
on this last year of the contract. Watch.
I don't think Deshaun Watson is going to play another down for the Cleveland Browns.
No, we got to pay him.
They're going to eat the last of that money.
Not $100 million. You sound crazy.
It's 80. They'll eat it.
No,
they're willing to eat it.
Denver ate it with Russell, unfortunately.
They're willing to eat it because you still have Shador. Like I said, before y'all was calling me hater, I believe Shador Sanders is the franchise quarterback. I believe he is the quarterback of the future. You take this draft, those first 2 picks you got in the first round, take the best tackles available. I don't care who it is.
I'm going to take one tackle. I'm going to take one tackle.
The 2 best tackles.
One receiver.
No.
Exactly.
You take tackles. If you don't protect your quarterback, it don't matter. You can put prime Tom Brady behind this sorry-ass offensive line, and he will die back there.
And the Browns, I think, are top 5 in drops.
They were top 5 in drops with Flacco and Gabriel, and they were
know.
tops in drops last year with all the quarterbacks. So this is what I'm saying. Everybody wants to all of a sudden point out things when Shador is in there, when this is the same shit that was going on with the previous 3 or 4 quarterbacks.
Well, the thing
That's
about,
all I'm saying.
But you just said it. Shador looks like the franchise. He's the franchise QB.
I think he is.
And the thing about it is like,
do you have guests on your show, Don?
No, Club
yeah.
Pizzle was not guest driven.
Yes, I see, because you don't let nobody talk. We got 3-4 people at the table. You just talking.
But here's the thing. I'm gonna say this. You build around Shador with either with what he said as far as the O-line, or I wish Carnell Tate from Ohio State. I wish Jeremiah Smith was
not
available.
the one.
I wish Jeremiah Smith was available, but that's neither here nor here.
Just think we passed on the dude from Buffalo twice. That's crazy.
What?
What's his name? Who was MVP?
The quarterback?
Josh Allen.
Dallas Allen.
Passed him twice.
Oh, he wasn't accurate enough for them.
You gotta.
No.
You gotta.
I love Josh Allen.
Right?
I love Josh Allen.
I just said we passed him twice.
I love Josh Allen, and I'm telling you the reason why.
That was Deep Protested. That was the manager.
I love Josh Allen. I watched him play. Unlike a lot of fans and a lot of people, I watch college football. I watch more college football than anybody I know.
Okay.
So I knew what it was with Josh Allen. He wasn't accurate in college.
Was he a Heisman candidate?
You know what? I don't think he was.
I think Lamar was more than that.
Lamar, Baker, it was somebody else that was in there.
Yeah, but I think he was more.
But
I don't know if it was Sam Darnold. All those guys came out that same year. Baker, Darnold, Allen, and
Josh Rosen was the other one, and Lamar. Josh Rosen
and Lamar. So
Josh Rosen is the only one that's currently not in the league. Sam Darnold is about to take his team to the playoffs.
What team he play for?
The Seahawks. Killing out there. And he killed in Minnesota last year. He won 14 games with Minnesota last year.
So
Baker has been to the playoffs 2 consecutive years, and I think Tampa Bay is going to end up making the playoffs again this year.
They got to win the division.
They're going to win the division.
Carolina is holding that spot.
They're going to win the
right
division.
now.
It's a game, and Carolina is still Carolina. They got talent down there.
But out of the 3 interceptions that Sanders threw, I'm giving them 2.
Interceptions are interceptions.
Like Jerry Jeudy dropped that pass.
He didn't drop it. He put it in his chest, and the defensive back was right there to take it away.
Listen, what is
that happens?
You don't sound like a Browns fan. If you came to the Browns fan, he will beat you up.
Football guy.
You got to be a Browns fan.
I'm a football guy.
Okay. Here we Browns fans,
listen. I'm a
Browns fans, cuz.
So here's the thing.
I'm a football guy who can play receiver and can play corner, so I know what it is out
you
there.
You played football in high school?
No.
I'm
a football guy, football mentality, and I've watched enough football to know.
All right.
Those type of plays happen all the time. It's not hate.
Steve Smith said that Jerry Jeudy is not the guy. He was just a guy. Sound like John Cena talking about Roman Reigns.
Listen.
But
Jerry Jeudy is a good number 2. He's not a number 1 primary receiver.
So we need to find a good number 1. Period.
We haven't had that.
He ain't had that in a while.
Since my guy from the Saints. Who came
but
here.
with Kevin Stefanski's system, those type of receivers, you don't get them.
That's why.
Why y'all think Stephon Diggs wanted out of Minnesota so quick?
Was Stefanski coaching him?
He was the
offensive coordinator.
It was Adrian Peterson. Why you think the running backs are so lights out? Why y'all think Nick Chubb was so?
But we talking 6 years ago.
Why y'all think Nick Chubb was him?
It was 6 years
for so long.
6 years ago.
All right, but let's get to
before he got hurt.
All right, let's get to another subject.
It's running back.
Right. So here's the thing.
Listen, I can go West Coast offense crazy, but
here's the thing. I'm gonna ask this question around the table. Do you want Shedeur Sanders to stay in Cleveland? Kim?
Absolutely.
Lexus?
Sure.
Pizzle?
I do, but I kind of wish he didn't get drafted here.
Because of the offensive line. I want Shedeur Sanders.
No. It's just
it's
the attention.
Do you know where you at?
I know where I'm at. But listen. Nobody reps this city harder than I do, and I'll bet the house on that. But I'm saying that just because I know how this city is, and I know how this city can get, and I know how Browns fans can get. There will be a point in time where they will turn on him.
No, I'm not.
Yes, they will.
But I hope not.
They would turn on Bernie Kosar's ass if he became head coach of this team. They would have turned on him.
Yeah.
They turn on everybody. That's what it happens in Cleveland. They turn on people.
All right, but I understand.
It happens.
I understand that. So I'm gonna say yes to I'm gonna say yes to Shedeur staying because listen, I want to see prime time come down to almost every home game.
Kim, did you get a chance to meet prime time? When he was here?
When he was here for the?
No, back when I worked at the NFL, I did, but not.
I thought you was gonna say he was gonna be coach. I'm gonna give you a couple of reasons why. I'll give you a couple of reasons why he won't be head coach for the Browns or in the NFL. Period. But one, he likes coaching college kids. He don't want to coach the pros. And 2, his health. We don't know where his health is, and I don't think his health would allow him to coach the NFL.
I mean, he has stuff amputated.
It's a lot.
It's a lot more than that. But when you met Primetime, how was he?
The same way you see him on TV.
That's what's up.
Genuine, authentic, nice, respectful, all of that.
Was he wearing a suit or what was he wearing?
He was wearing a suit. It was at an event.
Oh, okay.
It was at a football event, yeah.
I'm going into his closet. I swear for God, I'm going to find his tailor. But I think.
I could get you that.
Thank you. Shoot, if you can get him that before Saturday, I'm going to wear one of the suits.
Not before Saturday.
All right, but by next year, I might go out for New Year's Eve.
I got a friend out there.
Okay, cool. So, T-Rex.
All right.
I haven't done this in a while.
You doing words with foes?
I'm going to do words with foes now.
Wow, we haven't did this in at least
Right,
5 years.
right.
No, my bad. 2 years, 2 or 3 years.
But I haven't thrown anybody into the Lions for a little bit, and somebody needs to go today.
We doing words for foe and the Lions?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. I don't even know if I got that sound bite. Hold on.
Find the Lions. All right, so first before the Lions, we're going to do words with foes. Now, it's like words with friends, but you think the exact thing that's on your mind when I say this
One word.
One word.
Who's going first? Okay, let's start with Lexus, Kim, Pizzle, then me, then you.
All right.
Everybody.
So the first word that I'm going to say, it's 5 words. We're going to do 5.
We out of here.
All right. No. We got to do the line. All right.
Okay.
First word is playoff. When I talk about playoff, what's the first thing on your mind? Lexus, when I say playoff.
This is so not my speed. I'm sorry.
This is
I
way
just
Okay.
Way too easy.
All right, playoff. When I say playoff, what's the first word you think of?
Cleveland Cavaliers.
Okay. Pizzle?
Jim Morris Sr.
Okay. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs?
Come on,
What did
man.
he say?
Jim Morris Sr.
Playoffs.
Playoffs. The playoffs.
I remember that.
All right, T-Rex, when I say playoff, what's the first thing you think of?
Hopefully the Browns.
Not this year, damn it.
2028.
Shut up.
Look at him.
I'm going to say the Ohio State University that they going to win the whole damn thing for the national championship.
forgot about
That's
that.
who my pick is. Playoffs. All right. Second is
I thought you had these written down.
jingle. Lexus, when I say jingle, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
All I want for Christmas is you.
It's a one word, miss.
But you know, and she can do the one word or phrase or whatever. But she got some pipes over there. All right. So Kim, what's your, when I say jingle?
Jingle?
Mm-hmm.
The first thing that popped in my mind was the Popeyes chicken commercial.
Is that
Love
what you?
that chicken from Popeyes.
Is that what you want for Christmas?
Good chicken.
Some damn good chicken.
It's Tuesday.
It is good.
It is Tuesday.
Going on.
Like that meal later.
Man, that meal is lifesaver, especially you got $2 or less. All right. When I say,
Hold on, you skipped me.
I ain't skip you. I said when I say jingle, what's the first thing you think of?
Bells.
Bells. Okay. All right, T-Rex.
Oh, man, because that's what I was going to say. I mean,
I thought you said Vales. You said Bells?
Bells.
Bells. Jingle bells.
jingle, I mean, just Christmas.
All right. Christmas, pretty much for me. That was funny. All right. When the third word is frosty. Lexus, when I say frosty, what is the first thing you think of?
Wendy's.
Okay.
Wendy's. Same.
Pizzle.
The snowman.
All right, the snowman. T-Rex.
The weather.
Okay. The damn ground. That's what it is. Damn ground.
Oh,
All right.
hell.
So, all right.
It's going to be 50 in 2 days.
I hope so.
If it is, it's time for the party. Then,
Shovel my driveway for nothing.
So,
If it wasn't for the mailman, I wouldn't shovel nothing.
all right. The fourth word is gift. When I say gift, Lexus, what's the first thing is on your mind?
About how I'm not gonna get one.
Damn. Okay. Kim?
I think about all of the flannel shirts I donated to the city mission and how they're giving those out as gifts.
Okay.
Hey.
Pizzle, when I say the word gift, what's the first thing on your mind?
My grandkids.
Okay. T-Rex, when I say gift.
Overrated.
Okay. You are so cool.
Hey, you can do
Right.
Secret Santa with your family for
right.
Christmas.
Right.
You ain't got to give out. You ain't got to give everybody. Just put the
It's
names.
just the way
Right.
people act. Like,
Right.
you got to do that just to see their face. It's wild when you think about it. It's
Listen,
wild.
once you hit 16 in my house, you don't get a gift. We grown.
This is the last one? Last round?
This is.
Oh, my bad.
Okay, this is the fourth word. When I think of the word gift, I think of crock pot. And the reason I think of crock pot is because that was the last gift that my mother got me. She got me some appliances and some stuff like that, you know.
What you be making in that crock pot?
Stew. I made some barbecue chicken in the crock pot, and I made some buffalo dip in the crock pot.
You can't put chicken in the crock pot.
Oh, yes, you
man.
can.
Yes, you can.
For 6-7 hours?
That's like putting chicken in the air fryer. You can't don't do that.
I am a hater. You was a hater.
I am a hater on the crock on the
pot.
Not on the crock pot.
The most diabolical hater this side of the Mississippi.
Not on the crock pot, but on the air fryer. I don't like it.
Okay. And plus, I'm gonna make some beef stew for New Year's in light of my mother.
All right.
Since I can only cook from ain't nobody cooking from my ass, so I was like, I ain't married like Pizzle over here.
You do the cooking or your wife do the cooking, Pizzle?
We trade off.
That's what's up. Who's the better cook?
She is.
Okay. That's what
I would say me, but she like.
Now, if you would have said you, I'm like, you the number one hater.
No, she. All right, I'll break it down like this. It's certain stuff that I can't touch.
You know how to make
with
macaroni?
Her. Not like hers.
Banana pudding?
Not like hers.
You know how to make banana pudding?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm a chef, bro.
Okay. Right.
I'm a chef and a grill master. And
I don't think anybody 50 and under know how to make banana pudding.
Not 50 and
under. That's a them problem.
You gotta be like seasoned to make 50 to make banana pudding.
Listen, I got grandparents and parents that were born and raised in the South, and
that's what's up.
I picked up chef stuff from working in kitchens, and I'm a grill master. I make some of the meanest brisket in the city. I promise you that.
What is it? 12 or 16 hours?
Anywhere in between that.
When you making brisket for New Year's or Christmas? I'm coming through now. You ain't a hitter no more. I was just playing.
Damn. Secretly on each other.
No, brisket is the best ever. Like, it's the best. If you can make brisket, you lit. Right. Because it's like 12, 16 hours, right? Or 18?
You can do anywhere between 12 and 16.
And then you do the brisket burnt, like the burnt tips?
Burnt in? Oh.
Right.
Ooh.
Right.
Don't get me started.
Let's get out of here.
Don't get me started.
All right, so
let's get out of here.
All right, so I'm going to ask a question. Okay, the last word is food. Since y'all brought the shit up. Lexus, when I say food, what's the first thing you think of?
A buffet.
Okay. Kim?
Meal prep.
Okay. Pizzle?
Brisket.
I swear for God, I knew you was going to say that. All right, T-Rex?
You already know the vibes with the brisket. You done had the brisket before.
Yes, I had the brisket. That's
so you know.
All right. T-Rex?
Ready to eat.
It is Taco Tuesday.
Mine is honey baked ham. That's what mine used to get. So honey baked ham. You give me some honey baked ham, some macaroni and cheese, you have a friend for life.
That's what's up.
Like,
it's been a while since I had one of those.
Right.
I ain't waited in line for one of those in a few years.
Right. So I was going to. So the thing about it is, it is close to the new year, and we had some passings throughout the year. So I'm going to give you a question, and I want you to answer it. What is the celebrity death that hit you hard the most? So I'm going to start with Lexus, the celebrity death that hit you hard the most.
Let me think. Who died? Who just...
This year or just
yes,
in
this
general?
year.
Shoot.
Who did I hear about dying?
Oh, by the way, the dude from General Hospital that played Luke, he also passed away.
He sure did pass this year.
Oh, good.
Or just
Watch the
passed.
soaps.
I cannot. Who died this year?
Malcolm Jamal Warner, Hulk Hogan, Ozzy Osbourne, Rob Reiner, the guy that played Luke, Paul Tagliabue, the former MFL commissioner, some others, D'Angelo,
Larry in the media,
D'Angelo and Angie Stone.
Angie Stone. That's what hit me.
Okay.
Because I like her, Angie Stone.
Okay. Kim, what about you?
I would have to say Malcolm Jamal Warner. I thought you were going to say of all time, that would have been Michael Jackson.
But no, this
Mike
is
hit
year.
everybody hard.
Then it was Malcolm.
Right.
Yeah.
I think everybody's answer would have been Mike if I said all time. It would have been like unanimous.
Well, actually,
what about you?
My all time Stuart Scott for me, and that documentary is incredible.
Well, what about?
But as far as this year,
yeah.
the one that hit me the hardest, It might have been D'Angelo.
Right.
And it's crazy because he was supposed to perform at the Roots picnic this year.
Yeah.
And
Virtual DJ.
he canceled out of it. He canceled that maybe the day before, like either the day before or 2 days before, and that was the thing that me and the wife did for the anniversary this year was we went to the Roots picnic, and I was looking forward to that. It was like, damn, he canceled and didn't know why and wasn't sure why, and when he passed, it was like, it hit me. It hit me then. It was like, oh, so that's why he canceled, because he had been sick or he was sick. They replaced him with Maxwell, who did a good job, but I wanted to see D'Angelo.
Right. T-Rex,
I don't get into that. Like, I mean, if anybody, what's the I'm looking at Jimmy Cliff, the reggae legend.
Yeah.
That's about it. Yeah, I got the cheat code, but yeah, I don't really look at celebrities like that, like as a high pedestal. Like, there's regular people like us. They just got more money, but besides that, they regular people. Since my granny died, everything, nothing been the same. So everybody regular.
Anita France for me. And y'all know that's my mama.
It was this year?
Yeah, my mom.
That's how fast this year.
My mom was in March.
Yeah.
March 26th of this year. So
rest in peace.
So rest in peace to my mama. So and I would say, well, is she a celebrity in your heart? Well, the thing about it is, if you know about Miss Anita France, that you know that she worked for Community Assessment, the Drug Treatment Center, for 29 years, and she saved countless of thousands of lives. Matter of fact, there's a judge out in some kind of county that, that they had copied what my mother did for their curriculum to give the people who came in there on any drug convictions. You follow this program. The program that they copied was Anita France's program. And remember, my mother's program. And remember that the WIC program was copied by the government. It was started by the Black Panther Party. So the thing about it is that if you know your history, you know that one person can make a difference, and my mother did that.
I gotta give it, because at the repass, Larry, it was a lot of, your mother had mad props. Yeah, we gotta give her claps.
Thank you.
That, yeah.
So when I said that, a tear gonna come to my eye. This is the first Christmas without Mom and Dad, so I've been looking at a lot of stuff that they have done, Larry Sr. and Anita. And the thing about it is like when you have people that you love and care about, Kim is her son, Pizzle, I know about your
My
nephew.
yes.
Yeah,
8 years this year.
Right. So it's like one less person at the dinner table, one less person to buy a gift for that you always want to buy
the
a gift.
holidays hit tough. It's just that's
man.
Why enjoy it. Just give out love.
Right.
Don't look for the love back, but if you're giving out love, you're gonna have a good time.
And that's why
it's sad. The holidays be sad around this time. That's why. I mean, I look at it for just to have fun, but around this time it is sad.
Which is why this particular Thanksgiving was a special one for me, because my grandmother just turned 90.
Woo!
Oh, wow.
And we celebrated her and her 90th birthday in Alabama this past November. Like, it was it's a good occasion, like a great occasion. All her grandkids were there, great-grands, great-great-grand. 5 generations of us were there, and it was such a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Beautiful, man.
Let me say Anita Elizabeth France, put some respect on my mama name.
Amen.
I ain't going right.
Amen.
So, now, if you really want to be honest, I feel bad for the son of Angie Stone and D'Angelo. Because
losing his parents 6 months apart.
That's gotta be. I mean, I'm sorry. Like, mine was 2 years. 6 months, I'll cut my shave off my head. I'll be bald or something like that, or run around.
Because the thing about grief, there's no time limit on grief.
Right.
It really ain't.
So
like my nephew has been 8 years, and I still feel that.
And losing a parent is hard. My heart to you. My condolences.
Yes, indeed.
So it's like, and the thing about it is, like, doing all this, I maintain doing this show, doing everything. So I'm gonna enjoy these 2 weeks off. Now, T-Rex, I gotta throw somebody to the lions, and
I got you.
We're really mad as hell right about now for this particular reason. And I ain't fed my big cats in a while, but you got a really big kid. Now, the reason why I'm throwing people to the lions is because Geraldine Johnson has to go. 56-year-old Geraldine Johnson was arrested for the fatal stabbing of a 17-year-old Jameer Peak. Now, the incident occurred around Thursday, December 11th of this year at the Greater Regional Transit Authority Superior Rapid Station. Now, Johnson instigated the fight and tried to make the teens fight after the teens fought her daughters, and she stabbed one girl. Poor Jameer was trying to break up the fight. This crazy-ass woman turns around and stabs him in the chest, causing the fatality of the 17-year-old boy. Mom is devastated. Family is devastated. Listen, you stupid bitch. Hey. I'm going to say this right now.
Whoa.
You don't kill no child. You should stop doing stuff like that. You don't kill no child. You should stop the fight, and you should have told your daughter it wasn't worth it. Now you about to go to jail for the rest of your life. If I wanted street justice, turn you over to the family, have they way with you. Because the simple fact of the matter is, I am a father. And it pisses me off that we as adults can't stop the madness. You contribute to it. By the way, I'm glad Medusa's shut down, period, point blank. Too many killings in there.
Yeah, you're right about that.
I'm sick and tired of losing people to innocent violence. All that little boy was trying to do, all that young man was trying to do. We talk about young people causing stuff. We don't talk about these old ass people that want to cause ruckus and attack folks and do all this stupid crap, all this other lie. And I hate to call, and I apologize, ladies, for saying the B word, but the thing about it is, that's what she was, because of the simple fact of the matter is that you, Miss Lady, you should have stopped that, the door. You should have stopped that.
Yes.
Instead of you contributing to the cause, now you done took this little boy out, this young man out.
I was wondering why those kids weren't in school.
Well, it was after school. After school.
Whoa, 1 o'clock?
No, it was, I guess they let them out. I don't know what happened.
Man,
I don't know. What it is that parents, people are too lenient with their children. I have 4 children. Okay. They get picked up and dropped off everywhere. Okay. Ain't nobody catching no bus. Ain't nobody riding with no strangers. You have to, you either me or their father.
Okay, I like that.
Okay, you don't let your kids just roam around, because that's how that happens. I don't let my kids just go anywhere. Okay, and you have to be accountable for your kids. And when they get to go into them areas where it's like, my daughters, they used to be in fights every other day. And my daughters know how to fight because I taught them how to fight. But guess what? When I felt like it was getting too crazy, I took them out of there, and now they're in a predominantly Caucasian and Puerto Rican school. There's no black kids but them, and they're light skinned, they fit in. Because I don't want my kids, and they daddy, we ain't scared, all that tough stuff. I don't want nothing to happen to my kids. I don't want my kids laying out dead in the street because they're trying to be tough. I want to preserve their lives.
All right, so I like I said before, I said what I said. By the way, Lions, if after you finish eating her up, could you go to Washington down to 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue and finish off the current administration? Thank you very much.
They're gonna be too full for that.
Hey, I don't care. Like somebody, there's 5 of them, you know. But I'm glad that, like, when I said the Medusa nightclub was shut down. What did y'all think about that?
Long time coming.
5 years late.
Figured it was gonna happen at some point, especially when they shut the spot down in the flats, like right when that happened.
Mm-hmm.
I just knew it was a matter of time before they got that.
Could we just normalize going and having a good time instead of trying to, unalive one another in the club here?
You know what? They say, like, pride comes before the fall.
Like,
sometimes, like, ego and pride will get in the way of everything. And you got to prove, especially nowadays where people are quick to pull a camera out when a fight breaks out or when something breaks out. You get knocked out on camera. Now you got to deal with that for the rest of your life. Like, a lot of this generation didn't come up like we did. We'll throw hands. We'll take that L. But when I see you again, it's going to happen again. It don't go down like that now. It's different. It shouldn't be that way,
right?
But that's the way it is.
I can count on one hand how many times I've been to the club, and that's with or without kids.
I'm 42 years old. I don't do it no more.
I've never understood. I mean, I understand like if you're getting paid or if you're a dancer, if you're a rapper, but I've never understood the obsession with going out all the time. What is that doing for you? But putting you in harm's way, and you're spending all your money. And then women, you're out getting drunk. A man can date rape you. He can follow you. A dude followed me out of BJ's at a work gathering. I was drunk, and he followed me out of BJ's and followed me all the way to where he thought was my house. Thank God I stopped at my baby dad's house, and my baby dad had to go outside with the gun and chase him off because he was going to try to rape me in front of my baby dad's house. So all that going out and stuff, you can stay at home and do that, or invite your friends over. You know. All that going out all the time, if you're not getting a check, if you're not accessing a check, you need to sit down.
Right.
I go to happy hour, and when the DJ come in and set up, that means it's time for me to go home.
Right. Kim, what do you think about, the Medusa getting shut down? You said long time coming? Or
I mean, it's unfortunate that another black business has to be shut down based on, how people act in the club. But you have to think about it. It's like, how did the gun get in the club? One thing I don't think we prioritize is having CPD as security in these spots.
Right.
Like they just hire, they homeboy or anybody, and they do a quick little pat down, and so it's definitely unfortunate. My heart goes out to his parents and everything, but. It's one of those things, and I might be the oldest in the room, but back in the day when we used to party, we just went out, we danced, we had a good time,
and we went home. Exactly.
Yes. It was none of that extra
those
stuff.
days.
So.
Or jeans and moet. A fight might break out, but that was it. Like the fight break
nobody
out.
Was going
they
to
kicked
the
them out. We kept dancing. We went home.
So.
Right. Or we went to the gyro spot, got something to eat, and then went home.
Right. Best steak. We went to Marathon to get some corned beef. And we went home.
That's the main thing. Like, there's no drama. So. Yeah. In my age of 50, living this life, I realized I was a party promoter for K-Boy, K-Girl before that, with Big Hef, things of that nature. We went home. Okay, one instance where there might have been a fight breakout. Maybe 2 times. But through the crimes but I was promoting for like 10 and 12 years. There may be like 1 to 2 to 3 incidents I can count on my hand that happened. But other than that, everybody took their behinds home after the club. Now it's like, and it's not just, and by the way, the Medusa list goes on when they first.
It's been 8 in 8 years.
Yeah, so it's like, it was due.
That's an average of once a year, which nobody wants.
No.
Like, you don't want that.
And the last shooting was inside the club. Like, they had guns inside the club. Yeah. That's crazy. But, by the way, for future reference, do not name the club Medusa. Period. I mean, Medusa is the Greek whatever god woman with snakes in her hair that turns men into stone with one look. Like, I understand I know that, but still, it's like, when I heard the name Medusa, I thought I was gonna see evil demon women dancing around. Looking like the woman from X-Men, like the blue woman.
I never went, ever. I've never been there. I've only heard about it.
I've been there 2 times. And that was like around 6 to 7. And I left twice. Like, it felt.
I'm telling you. Listen, if I'm not doing the Battleground Performance League events, I'm at home by 8:30, 9 o'clock at the latest. I'm in happy hour. When I see the DJ rolling that little equipment in, I'm cash me out, baby. It's time for me to go. Because I know the music gonna change. Because I know the bartender working in their happy hour got her phone. She got the 90s R&B going. She got some smooth stuff going. But I know when them DJs pull up and I know some NBA young boy about to come on, it's time for me to get the hell up out of there.
I mean,
and when I used to go out, the little friends, well, they weren't really my friends, but the little females that I used to be around, they was reckless. They was stealing dudes' wallets. Like some girl popped up with the dude wallet. We don't even know when she had time to get it.
These your friends.
These your friends.
We went to IHOP. She pulled out the wallet. She got the giving out. I mean, it gets when you get to going out like that and you got alcohol in you.
Yeah. That is dangerous.
You gonna take more L's than you gonna take a win.
Right.
The only win you taking is being intoxicated in that moment, and like you say, pride, ego. I'm the man. I'm the woman. But when that died down, look, you done lost your wallet. Somebody died. Somebody got beat up. It's just not worth it. Right. It's not.
Yeah.
My biggest goal every day when I leave my house is to come home.
Right. I think that's
my route going to work every day and coming home every day drives past the morgue.
Right. Right. Thank you.
On Cedar out there.
Right.
My goal every day, I'm going home.
Here's the thing about me. I'm like, I love my mother and father, but I don't want to see them too soon. Period. Point blank. I ain't trying. I'm being honest with you. I am like,
Amen.
Hey, I am like, listen. Look. That's why I take care of your mental health. By the way, if you've seen Sharon Moore being arraigned, he was in a white jumpsuit, not orange. That means there's a mental illness disparity that is going on, and I think the problem is that when you do some things like energy matches energy. When you do some stuff like that or anything else like that, then your energy matches the energy. Let it be positive energy, especially going to 2026, because God knows we need
Amen.
it. Hey,
every night, think positive, do positive, be positive.
Right.
That negative energy, it's gonna be positive.
Right.
That sounds like my tag when I signed off.
Right.
Whoa. Mine's on the wall, though. Don't be hating.
There's no hate. There's no hate. No,
Please don't take mines.
All right.
No, mine's is be great, stay positive, because negative energy is trash. That's one of mine. That's what I do. It's coming on merch next year, 2026.
It's we gonna get some of your merch. You're gonna get some of mine. That's pretty much we gonna trade that. So, resolutions for 2026 before we get out of here. Anybody got anything? Who want to go first?
Ladies first.
Lexi.
My biggest, what I want to focus on in 2026 is really growing my candle business, and I just started a nonprofit for my son, the Allen Emerald Foundation. Is to support creatives in the area of music production, video, graphic design, any creative industry. I'm trying to support that because that's what my son was into. So those are my two biggest things for 2026.
So your son played instruments and stuff? Or?
He wanted to produce music.
Okay.
So he was very talented with instruments and.
How old was he?
When he passed away, he was 28.
He would have been perfect teacher for the school here in Nerve.
So my goal is to give scholarships and to support music programs and things like that.
Okay. So anybody else has a New Year's resolution?
Yes. So for my New Year's, I mean, not so much of a resolution, but I will be revamping, rebuilding, and restructuring and rebranding my whole entire life. Yeah, so I have a lot of things to do.
Thank you. Pizzle, anything you want to do? Because we know you got you got another podcast coming up.
Yes, indeed.
What's
man.
that?
Basically, mine for me is to just continue to be better than I was the day before. Continue to be a better husband, a better father, a better grandfather, a better son, a better uncle, a better cousin, just a better person all in general.
Right.
And as far as podcasts go, yes, Club Pizzle Presents Whiskey and Wings is coming to you soon. Invite only. Larry, you got to invite. It'll be in the mail real soon.
Thank you very much. I need that invite to that college football playoff. Make sure you send me that.
I sent that to you already.
Okay. I'll check my inbox. T-Rex.
Just be great, man.
Amen.
Just be great.
My thing is that since I triumph over tragedy okay, my mom passed away, my dad passed away. What am I going to do? And I want to give a shout out to Meredith Turner for words of encouragement before I got here. Period.
Good woman. It's a good woman right there.
Oh, the thing about it is, Meredith will probably be on the show New Year's when we come back. Me and Lexus come back on after the New Year. But please, everybody, I just want everybody to do what you have done and just increase on it. Kim, well, Pizzle, you always got an open invitation to come back here.
Just
You're going to have him by himself.
Hey, man, today was mild.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Today was mild.
You know,
I said I was going to be on my
Look,
best
we had Kim and Lexus here, because if it was just me, you, and Larry, I don't know what would happen.
No, you know what?
Look at him.
I'm turning over a new leaf, man.
Right.
I'm still going to be unapologetic. I'm still going to be me. I'm just,
Right. I'm actually glad that you are, because it makes everything, great. When you have.
You got to get used to just talking to people.
Yeah.
It's different when you get this yell and yell at that mic and that camera all
Yeah.
day. When you got to deal with a human,
Right.
it's deep.
I'm long-winded anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm long-winded anyway.
So,
when I get going, it's hard.
That's what's up.
And Kim, you are welcome to come back, especially about your nonprofits and the candles and everything else like that.
I would love to.
So I'm glad that you came here. Pizzle, you always here.
Next time I come back, we got to talk calves.
Yeah.
And
they freaking
talking about Brown.
All right, we just
That's your fault.
All right, but that was my fault. I blame myself. So we will talk Cleveland Cavaliers, and we will also talk about just the future period, pretty much point in general. We know that in 2026 we're going to have people moving. By the way, there will be midterms that are coming up. There will be judicial candidates that will be on the show. Period, point blank. I'm sticking with the program, but also next year there will be a celebration, because the simple fact of the matter is that next year in February, between these programs, I have been on air doing this. Next year will be year number 10, double digit.
Go, Larry.
Thank you. So I will have a celebration. By the way, I'm trying to set something up to bring some people here. I might bring Marlon Wayans here just to piss everybody the hell off. I don't know.
You said Marlon?
Marlon.
Got famous. Now you think he famous.
Hey, look. You got to do something. So, again, shout out.
Call me when that happens.
All right, cool. Shout out to Taylon Murphy, Miley Logan, Aaron Abad, Carter Simmons, Elijah Mitchell, and Achilles Ellison, and my son, Jalen Gardner. I love you, son. Merry Christmas to everybody in here. If nobody tells you that they love you today, I do. Thank you for listening to us for this extended time. Pizzle, thank you, of course, brother.
Appreciate it, brother.
Kim, thank you very much. The next time you get a date to go to the Browns, I am right there. Win or lose, I'll be right there with you. So, period, point blank. Lexus, thank you very much. Human T-Rex on the ones and twos. We're going to go out here with one of my mother's favorite songs, done by one of the most famous artists. This is Chris Brown, This Christmas.
Hang all the mistletoe. I'm gonna get to know you better this Christmas. And as we trim the tree, how much fun it's gonna be together. This Christmas, the fireside is blazing bright. Whoa, we're caroling through the night. Whoa, this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. Whoa, cards are here. My world is filled with cheer and you. This Christmas, and as I look around, your eyes are shine the town blue. This Christmas, the fireside is blazing bright, and we're caroling through the night. And this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. Whoa. Oh, shake a hand now.